Hey, what's up guys? Mr. Cruz here, giving you guys a different kind of video today because I wanted to highlight some of the sales that they have on plugins, because I know you guys are interested in plugins. You guys are looking for plugins, and so Plugin Boutique, they run sales all the time. So I wanted to highlight them and some of the great deals that they're running currently. Not only are they running some deals, but they also offer you guys free plugins. So currently at the moment, they are giving away 3 free plugins whenever you make a purchase. Doesn't matter how much. Now, no lie, sometimes I have bought like a rinky-dink $5 drum kit from their website just so I can get some of the free plugins that they've offered in the past. This time they are offering a DJ Swivel Spread, Pulsar Audio Smasher, which is a compressor, or a D-Nice My Crush. Now, out of all of these plugins that they have available for free, Pulsar Audio Smasher is the one that I have used, that I am familiar with. It doesn't really do anything that different from the plugins that you probably already have that come stock with whatever DAW you're using. But if you're interested in trying something out and trying something different, I would definitely go ahead and try Pulsar Audio Smasher, because it is a really good plugin as far as compressors go, and it's very simple. So you're not overwhelmed with a bunch of different knobs and buttons and levers and whatnot. D-Nice My Crush, I'm not too familiar with, but the DJ Swivel Spread seems like a stereo imager, but once again, the one that I'm most familiar with is the compressor from Pulsar. So that would probably be my first go-to, and then next probably the DJ Swivel Spread. Okay, so let's get into some of the deals that they're currently running. Now, they typically run dozens of deals all at the same time, and they have them for extended amounts of time. But for today, I just want to highlight a few. First one up is the Soundtoys holiday sale. Now, Soundtoys, they make amazing plugins, some really good high quality plugins. And with their holiday sale, they're pretty much offering all of their plugins for about $39 or less. Some of the plugins are as low as $29, which again is really great compared to the quality that you're getting from Soundtoys. Soundtoys, they don't make crap. So I'm taking a look here. We have Crystallizer. That's a really good one. That one's $39. Primal Tap for $39. Filter Freak for $39. Radiator for $39. Now in the $29 range, we have the Devil Lock Limiter. That one's for $29. We also have Little Primal Tap. So if you're not ready for regular Primal Tap, you get the little one for a bit cheaper. Their most popular plugin, Echo Boy and probably Decapitator, are on sale for $79. Now those are a little bit more expensive, obviously, but Decapitator is you're gonna get a really good deal with Decapitator at $79, because I think it usually goes for over $100. And of course, Little Altar Boy, that's also another really good plugin from Soundtoys that they have. So again, that's on the Soundtoys holiday sale, but they're also running the Soundtoys 5 bundle, which pretty much includes all of their plugins for as low as $200. So that means you're getting all of their plugins. You're getting Echo Boy, Little Altar Boy, Echo Boy Junior, Decapitator, Radiator. You're getting all of those for $200. That's a really good deal if you're willing to shell out a little bit more money. But that deal looks like it ends January 12th. So if you don't have the money now, you have a little bit of time to be able to save up and afford it. All right, next up, we also have the Eventide Split EQ. This is a really great EQ. I've checked it out. I've tried out the demo, and you do get a whole lot with it. But for me personally, it's just a little too pricey. It's traditionally listed at $179, but you're going to get it for $99, right? So you're getting it for almost half that amount, and at that amount it's probably a lot better and it's more appealing. What it doesn't really do anything that much different from your typical EQ, but what it does include is it does include mid-side processing, but specifically just for EQ. And the thing that really sells the Split EQ is that it contains a transient shaper inside of the EQ. So not only can you EQ things, you can filter things, but you also get the capabilities of using a transient shaper to shape your sounds, which also kind of in a way gives you the ability to de-ess things like your vocals whenever you're EQing your vocals. You can do a whole lot just with Split EQ inside of it all on its own. And then of course it does have A/B selection, so you can kind of bounce back and forth between 2 different settings or 2 different maneuvers that you've made using whatever kind of EQ and filtering and transient shaping that you've been using. So again, that for $100 is a pretty good deal, especially if you're working inside of a DAW that does not have some sort of stock preset that includes mid-side processing when it comes to EQ. Okay, and the last 2 that I want to highlight are actually 2 MIDI effect plugins. So MIDI effect plugins are plugins that obviously allow you to generate or control MIDI notes. First one that I want to go over is Instacomposer by WA Productions. Now, I'm not too sold on WA Productions. A lot of the plugins from them that I've used in the past have not really been that great in my opinion, but one of the plugins that they have that I've had my eye on for a while is Instacomposer, right? Instacomposer I was really interested in and I really wanted to try it out. I ended up going with Scalar II, but Instacomposer really changed my perception of WA Productions. And now they have Instacomposer. Now with Instacomposer, what you get to do is it allows you, it pretty much kind of functions like Drum Monkey, right? If you follow Unison Audio, they recently put out a plugin that will generate MIDI notes that kind of coincide with drum loops or some sort of drum patterns. So Instacomposer does the exact same thing, and it does it for MIDI notes. So, you know, you can kind of create automatic melodies, you can create drum patterns, hi-hat patterns, kick and snare patterns, and it also has a lot of great features allowing you to be able to drag and drop those MIDI compositions that you're building inside of Instacomposer, and then dragging them into your DAW, into whatever plugin you're wanting to use that for, and then edit those MIDI notes inside of your DAW. Now, as an FL user, I will say FL's piano roll is king, hands down. So I'm not sure what more Instacomposer could do as far as like me taking it and dragging it into FL, but Instacomposer does pique my interest in being able to kind of automatically create and generate melodies for you if that's something that you're struggling with. That is probably one that I'm going to download the trial version and kind of see what I could come up with, because at that cheap, what it's claiming that it can do sounds extremely appealing, and I'm definitely interested in checking that out. So $29.70 for Instacomposer by WA Productions. And lastly, we have Scalar II. Now Scalar II is probably one of my favorite plugins that I bought earlier this year actually, and Scalar II is a MIDI effect plugin that it will generate chord progressions for you, or it will pretty much allow you to add some sort of modulation, inverting, sevenths, ninths. It adds any single chord that you can possibly think of. Scalar II can create it, and then it allows you to pick between different scales and drag and drop and create a chord progression that from there inside of Scalar, you can take that chord progression and drag the MIDI notes into your own DAW and then arrange and edit them further as you see fit. Scalar II for $49, that is a steal. I think I had bought it at full price, but if you have Scalar 1, you can upgrade for only $20. So I would say if you have Scalar 1 and you haven't upgraded, this is definitely the move. If you don't have a chord progression plugin, or if you, like me, struggle with music theory and coming up with chords or beat block when it comes to melodies, definitely get Scalar 2, because Scalar 2 makes it possible so that I never have beat block. I can always come up with something no matter what. Now again, those deals are just a couple of the ones that I wanted to highlight. There are tons of deals over on Plugin Boutique, and a lot of them seem to be running at least until like January 3rd, some of them till the end of December. Out of those few plugins that I mentioned, let me know in the comments below which one of these deals you think you would jump on, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Mr. Cruz, out.